Yo, what's up, guys? So this morning I did go out and do some fishing, but it was super cold and super windy, so I decided to come home a little early. Didn't catch anything at all. Went out to baiting late. I figured I'd take this time to shoot a video of my rod and reel setup for you guys. I know a couple of you guys have been asking about my rods and reel setup, and I do apologize for not making that video for you guys. I think my last rod and reel setup was probably back in 2022, something like that. And that was my first video of it too, and I should have kept up with it. But majority of those rods and reel back in 2022 are pretty much either gone or sold, or might just have maybe one or two rod that remain pretty much in my lineup. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be a video of my rod and reel setup for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll go down the list from pretty much my heavy setup all the way down to bait finesse. But yeah, guys, let me put you on the chest mount and enjoy the video. All right, so this is my lineup pretty much for 2024 going into 2025. Might have sold a couple rods and reels in between here and there, but this is gonna be it for me going into 2025. All right, start off with the first one. So this rod, I want to say I had it in the 2022 video as well. This is a Evergreen Orion, and this is a 7-1 Heavy Plus. I have that paired up with a Steez A2. And this is pretty much like my frog setup, punch setup. This is probably my only braid and line setup. But yeah, I use this one for pretty much like I said, frog and punching. All right, this one is a Daiwa Blazing. I believe it's 611 heavy, and it's pretty much their swim bait model. I got that paired up with a Zillion HD. And this one I usually pretty much throw my bigger swim baits on it. A-rigs. This is my cheaper setup, I want to say. I guess it's just because I don't throw too much swim baits, so I didn't want to go, I guess, all out on a swim bait setup. So the rod's actually not in straight too. Yeah, this one's a two-piece from the pretty much handle here, so. Next we have a Daiwa Steez. This is a 610 heavy, and it's the Steez Harrier. And I got that paired up with a old school, I don't want to say old school, but a Steez A. I think this is like a 2016 or 17 model Steez A. But I usually throw jigs on this one. It's a beautiful rod. All right, next we have another Evergreen Orion. I want to say this one stayed with me as well. From 2022, and this is the I believe 6'9" medium heavy. It is the Moongazer, and that is paired up with the 2024 Metanium DC. The DC is actually a really smooth reel, so if you guys ever want to get into this Metanium DC, it is super super smooth. But this one, I pretty much throw like Texas rig on it. Majority of the Evergreen rods are pretty versatile, so I want to say, I don't want to say I could throw everything on it, but a majority of these Evergreen rods are pretty good. You could throw a lot of different kind of lures on it. Next is a Evergreen. This is the Kaleido model. This is the RS Limited. The specs on this, I want is 6'9" as well, or 6'9", medium heavy, and that is paired up with a Steez Limited. Right now, I got pretty much a blade bait on it. But like I said, these rods are pretty versatile. I could pretty much, I don't want to say throw everything on it, but you know, chatterbait, spinnerbait, bottom contact, even some crankbaits on this pretty much set up. So a lot of the, like I said, a lot of the Evergreen rods are pretty versatile. So. Alright, next up is a Daiwa Steez. This one is the machine gun cast type 1. I believe it's a 6'6" medium. 6'6" medium. I don't know if this is going to focus, but it is paired up with the 2024 Steez SV. And this setup, I pretty much throw well, a crank on it, and then I'll throw top water treble hooks, and also you could throw like jerk baits on this one as well too. So it's a pretty nice setup. I like it. All right, next up is another Evergreen Orion. This one is the Lightning Strike. I believe it's 6'7" medium light plus. This rod is actually it has some pretty crazy lure ratings. I believe I could throw 1/8 all the way to 1 1/4 ounces, something like that, something crazy like that. But like I said earlier, majority of these Evergreen rods, you could do a lot of different things with it. So. But it's paired with the Daiwa Steez CT, and I usually throw my free rigs on this setup. But well, since it's still winter time, I got a jerk bait tied on now. I mean, I've caught fish with jerk bait with this setup, and it does fine. I've caught fish with the free rig on this setup, and it does great as well too. So. Pretty versatile rod. And then I guess this would be my last setup, but I know I got a spinning setup right there too. That's actually, I bought it for my son, but I'll show that one as well. But this is my BFS setup. This is a Daiwa Steez. It's the Hermit. I think it's 6'6", or I'm sorry, 6'4" light, and that is paired up with the Daiwa SS Air. Yeah, it's a really beautiful rod. And then this spinning setup, it's a legit design Wildside. I think it's a 6'4" medium. Yep. It's paired up with the Tatula MQ 2500. And this setup is pretty much I bought for my son. He got into fishing too, and well, he's one out of the 3 that really enjoys fishing. So he could be out there with me all day and just, catch nothing, but still enjoys, being out there. So I figured I'd buy him a better setup. That way, he could kind of get, he could kind of get more into it. But yeah, this is his setup. You guys will see me, bring this setup from time to time too, and cast this setup as well. So I did buy another spinning setup for one of my other boy. He seems like he's kind of getting into fishing too, so I figure I kind of upgrade his. This is a Fugo with the Fugo 2500 as well. He seems like he's getting into fishing as well too, so I figure I upgraded his setup as well. So these two spinning setups here are pretty much my boys. I'll bring them from time to time, just so I could have another rod to cast around. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much it for me. My setup for pretty much 2024 going into 2025, guys. Sorry I haven't posted up any fishing videos. It's either I went out and skunked, or I haven't been fishing. And usually if I'm off on the weekends, I don't go fishing. I use that time to spend with my wife and kids. But yeah, guys, if y'all got any questions about any rod reel setup that I have here, just shoot me a comment, and then I'll share what I know. If I don't know, then I'll do some more research and find out the answer for you guys. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I could go out there and land a couple more fish and make some more fishing video for you guys. But I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you guys.